Throughout my experience collaborating with Comox Valley Toyota so far, I've been driving the Tacoma, the Tundra, and none of those vehicles my girlfriend wants to steal from me. But every morning she would take the Land Cruiser out to run errands or do something, and we were almost like fighting for the vehicle in the mornings. She is not comfortable in bigger vehicles, but she felt really comfortable on the road with that, just because it like sits higher, has a tight turning radius. It is really fun to drive. Yeah, she just really enjoyed it, and she even took it off-road a little bit as well, which I did not expect from her. So definitely confidence inspiring the way it handles.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
My name is Mark Matthews. I'm a local professional mountain biker here in the Comox Valley, and I'm collaborating with Comox Valley Toyota to test out a whole bunch of different fun new vehicles. So far, I've been lucky enough to drive a few versions of the new Tundra, and I've drove a Trailhunter Tacoma as well. And the last car I was in was this Land Cruiser behind me. It is probably my favorite vehicle that I've been in so far out of everything I've sampled. Being a mountain biker, I thought I would only like trucks, and as soon as I jumped in the Tundra, I really liked that extra space. But then I got the Land Cruiser, and the driving experience was so good, and just like a really nimble, fun, off-roady feel to it. It had a feel like nothing else I've really drove, and it was just like more engaging, and I felt like I had a little more control of the vehicle. We also gave it a bit of a lift and 35-inch tires, and that made a huge difference. Just seeing a bit higher on the road, and for off-roading too, having that extra clearance with my bikes on the back was so key. That was a really nice feature. The best way for me to transport my bikes on the Land Cruiser is I used a horizontal Saris hitch track, so I can fit 3 bikes horizontally at the back of the car, and then the hitch actually bends downwards with the latch, and you can pull the bikes down just enough without taking them off to pop the hood. And the car has a nice like key hood, so you can just like pull the keys out of your pocket, pop the hood open, grab all my riding gear out of the very back seat, and it gives me lots of room that's really easy and convenient to grab. So I really like that system. I'm so used to using a tailgate pad and having a truck box after all these years of doing it, and I didn't see myself going over to a vehicle like the Land Cruiser, but I've really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm definitely sold on it. I'm gonna miss this thing.
Who do you think is the right fit for a Land Cruiser? Who do you think should buy this one?
For a Land Cruiser, I think anybody who likes to off-road and have a lot of storage, but doesn't necessarily need a truck bed. If you find yourself driving something like a Tacoma around all the time, but you rarely use the bed of your truck for things you really need it for, I think the Land Cruiser might be a better choice for you. I learned that about myself really quickly, and now I think if I had the choice to like buy a brand new vehicle today, I'd pick the Land Cruiser over a Tacoma, which is kind of known as like the mountain biker's truck. So yeah, it's just more practical for 90% of the time I'm driving. And that is my experience with the Land Cruiser. Thank you so much for watching and learning more about my experience. If you want to follow my athlete YouTube channel, you can find me at Mark Matthews MTB. Thanks again.